Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I decided to talk about the new Osmo Action 4. DJI finally released a product after waiting I don't know how long, unfulfilled promises, that whole kind of thing. I'm going to talk about the specs of the DJI Osmo Action 4, and then also there are rumors about a new GoPro Hero 12. I may be wrong, I don't know, we'll see, but we're going to talk about this. So the Osmo Action 4 recently came out, starting for like $400. I believe there's another package that you can do. So there's an adventure combo package, there's a road cycling combo, there's a diving combo, there's a surfing combo, there's a hiking combo. So clearly there are different markets that DJI appeals to, which I think is a cool idea. Currently the most popular one is the adventure combo, so that comes with a bunch of different things. Comes with a multifunctional battery case, which I do want to talk about, a 1.5 meter extension rod, which I believe is magnetic, which is pretty cool. And then also the extreme battery, I believe it comes with 2 of them, maybe 3, I'm not too sure. So you obviously get a bunch more, and that's for $100 more for all of those accessories, right? So the Osmo Action 4 has definitely been one of those like back and forth cameras that I feel like has had a good run, some not so much. And obviously with this new model that just came out, it may be better than the GoPro, the current GoPro Hero 11. So I do expect GoPro to come out with a new model pretty soon. So I do want to talk about what is new about this camera. So there's a 1 and 1.3 inch sensor and low light imaging. So apparently this camera boasts really good low light imaging. There's 10-bit and D-Log M color performance, so you're gonna get some great color on that. Deep freeze resistant and long lasting battery life, which again I do think has to be tested. Whenever companies say long lasting battery, I don't really know like what that actually means. 4K 120 frames per second and a 155-degree ultra wide field of view, which is again pretty big. Magnetic quick release and native vertical video, so you are able to turn your video like this. And there's also a way to do that with the mount, so that is a very cool feature if you're someone who loves doing like YouTube Shorts, Instagram. That's a great feature. 360 horizon steady, waterproof up to 18 meters, dual full color. So there's obviously a lot of features with this camera. Talking about the 360 horizon steady, so if you were to rotate this GoPro, essentially doing this, like rotating it around just like that, camera footage is meant to be steady. So the whole purpose of this is like if you're someone who does like surfing, really just action-packed like video, this is going to be great for you because you're not really going to have to deal with, you know, fixing your stabilization shots, everything like that. One other thing that's pretty cool is obviously the new sensor. So pixel size is 2.4, aperture is 2.8, which is pretty, you know, common, but that's definitely some improvement. So there's obviously a D-Log M color performance, so if you're getting like a normal shot, you are able to change obviously the color, so you're going to get a much more brighter video, which is nice. So one thing they show you here is just the difference with the C-Log, or with the color performance. So pretty cool. So obviously DJI has taken into consideration some of the new things that people really want, and I believe a lot of their market is more specifically people that do a lot of, you know, outdoors. And again, this is an action camera, so that's expected, but they did make some pretty big improvements, which I think is great. Now the question is, for $399, is it worth it just for the camera itself? And then with $100 more, $499 to get the whole like creator combo. So currently I'm filming on a GoPro Hero 9, which I was able to pick up on Facebook for 3 batteries, the whole creator combo, the external mic that attaches to it, SD card, all of these things for like $200, right? And so for me, the GoPro does everything that I need. There's stabilization, there's super view, there's 4K, there's 60 frames per second. This camera does it all. And if you're thinking to yourself that you need the newest product like the Osmo Action 4, you probably don't. Unless you actually like record videos for a company, I don't think this is going to be the biggest change. Now, if you're someone who like always wants the newest tech, I do think this would be worth it. only because just either one, the tripod I think is really awesome, and also you just have the newest tech, so you know, you never know. However, there is one point that I do want to make. I always do think it is better to wait for a competitor to come out with a product that almost competes with the one that just came out. The reason why is that, let's say you buy this Osmo Action 4 today, right? And then the new GoPro comes out, and let's say the new GoPro has better performance than this, right? Then you have already spent all that money. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, before you make this purchase for the Osmo Action 4, just wait a little bit. Possible there may be a deal coming up pretty soon, so you just want to be a little bit smart with it. Now, speaking about the rumors for the GoPro 12, I am going to look this up now because I saw a video talking about some new things, kind of what to expect. So I believe if this is true, there's going to be some pretty big updates with GoPro, so that's going to be awesome. So the latest current model, you can capture up to 5.3K, which is again insane, 60 frames per second, or 4K at 120 frames per second for slow motion, which is insane. So the new things that are going to be coming out, so there's going to be an upgraded sensor, which they are saying possibly is going to be a 1-inch, and it's going to improve the camera's resolution to 8K at 60 frames per second and 4K at 240 frames per second. This is insane for this size of a camera. Oh my god, insane. Another thing that they're boasting is the possible new next level photography based on what GoPro says. Higher quality resolution, up to 30 megapixels, with like new great detail. So again, when a lot of the companies say this, you almost need to just wait until the product comes out. There's going to be a GPS mod for cyclists, so a GPS mod could enable cyclists to use their GoPro as a bike computer. An added map mod would allow for the expansion camera's use, different screens and features, an improved body design as well. So the GoPro has kept the same one since the Hero 5, essentially the same body, obviously the display that's in the front, you know, like different lens, whatever, but not since the Hero 5, but once the Hero 9 came out, that's finally when they had like that different edition. So there's apparently going to be a larger screen in the back for the GoPro Hero 12, giving you a much bigger display, so that would be really interesting. There may actually be more lens options for the GoPro Hero 12, so you'll be able to obviously change the lens, so like change it right here. I think that would be really interesting if they came out with like more lenses, and then obviously new AI technology, so like a different processor. They call it the GP2, for the GoPro Hero 10 it was the GP2, so it's possible that they could obviously get a new one. Detachable remote control with a touchscreen, which is insane. Motion detection, fluorescent color scheme, a built-in ND filter, which that would be sick. And obviously the price would probably be a little bit higher than DJI, which I've typically seen. It would be expected to be possibly around like 425, 450, 475. So that's a lot, obviously, to possibly see. So again, if you're considering buying an action camera and you're like, do I buy the DJI, do I buy the GoPro, I would wait until the GoPro 12 comes out and then make your decision. And always watch videos too. There's so many YouTubers that get these products way earlier than everyone else, and then they like review them. So make that choice for yourself. And then again, if you're considering like, do I really need an upgrade? Do I want to save money? I'd highly recommend just like getting like a GoPro Hero 9, maybe getting the Osmo Action 3. I mean, there's so many other options. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think that the GoPro 12 is going to come out with some crazy features, or do you think the Osmo Action 4 is going to be kind of the king, the peak of where action cameras are at currently? Thank you guys so much for watching.